Good morning, everybody. We are back. We are live. We are locked, loaded, ready to rock and roll. Final day for the NAPT Summer Classic here at Shooters Bar Billiards, Grayslake, Illinois, just outside of Chicago. Welcome to it, everybody. We are just about to get underway. We have Kaylin versus Eleanor. Going to be a great match. These are the final four on the B side. Taylor and Christy are awaiting to play their match for the A side final. That one will definitely be on the stream table. I would imagine that match will be up next. And we are locked, loaded, ready to rock and roll. Kaylin and Eleanor step into the table for the leg. Once again, guys, if you are just tuning in, help me out. Share that link. Absolutely, Wambra, Eddie, welcome to it. Looks like Kaylin has won the toss. Won the leg. Been a long weekend for myself. You'll have to excuse my blunders. On the other table, we have Sarah Rousey. They are about to start their match. And you may see on the pip screen there that sleeve that Kaylin is wearing. That sleeve is for her mum, who is Geneva Clark, and it says, "Fight like a girl." It is for raising awareness for cancer. Her mom passed of cancer complications. And, of course, her sponsors are Viking Q's, Team Straight Pool I with Eric Nelson, and JD Brews and Q's. So kind of a cool little sleeve. I love the saying, "Fight like a girl." And we do have a special guest commentator coming in a little bit later today. I would assume as soon as he gets in the door, he'll jump on the mic with me. And that, of course, will be the one and only Jason Klatt. Kaylin is super nice, big supporter of the NAPT. As are all of these ladies. She's going airtime for the one ball here. Beautiful shot. And I do believe that two ball, let me see if I can get the other camera over there. I believe that two ball will pass. It's tight. A lot tighter than I thought it was. But it is a shot. She can either play that two ball past the three ball into that top right hand corner, or she can elect to play safe. And I'll tell you what, did we ever have a rainstorm this morning here in Chicago. We had a crack of, great shot. Oh, she was not playing the in-off. In 10 ball, you must call the shot. So she wasn't playing the in-off. Really, really good sign of sportsmanship there. And nice safety play from Eleanor. That rain, that clack of thunder or clack of lightning hit just outside the hotel that we were staying at, and I'll tell you what, that was the loudest crack of lightning I have ever heard in my life. It shook the entire hotel. So Kalen going back to the jump cue, made the first one. Confidence is good. Just about the same type of shot too. Will it run late tonight or something like yesterday? I would imagine. Look at that shot. What a shot. I would imagine we'll probably be going till 6 or 7 o'clock tonight, I would imagine. But it really does depend on the matches and how fast they proceed. No troubles at all, Wambra. And pleasure meeting yourself there yesterday. It's always nice putting faces to names. Nice little safety out of Kalen there. And you can see just on that pip screen that there is not a lot of room to get to that side rail for the hit on the 5-ball. Obviously going to have to use some right-hand spin. Great hit. Unfortunately, it does leave the 5-ball on into that left side pocket. Nice little pocket weight shot. Just enough to roll that 5-ball in. Maintain shape for the 6 to the top left-hand corner. Great shot. Nice weight on that shot. Kalen looking good to take rack number 1. Nice little punch shot off that left-hand side rail and back out. Just about where the 9-ball is. Might have overdrew that a little bit. Still shouldn't be any issue. 7 down to the bottom right. Off that right-hand side rail, back across the table for the 8-ball down to the bottom left-hand corner. And if you are looking for the live brackets, they are available on Challenge. Not too bad. Got a little bit off angle, but should not be any issue for her on this shot. 2 rails around for the 9 to the right-hand side pocket or to the top right, depending on where she lands on the table. Does not like bridging over that left-hand side pocket. Shape was good. Got to do the first thing first and make the shot. However, she does not leave this easy for Eleanor. I don't know that this can be cut in. This might have to be a little bit of a safety play here. Nice little shave off that left side. Oh, it is morning pool for these ladies here in the morning. Just wanted to catch the outside of that 8-ball, send the cue ball back up table, leave the 8-ball on that bottom rail close to the middle of the table. Come on down, Warmbra. You know where we're at. Nice shot from Kaylin. Kind of on that 50-yard line. I would imagine that she'll take this into that left-hand side pocket. And again, just a nice little pocket weight shot. Great shot. Only perfect 10-ball top left-hand corner. Kaylin looking to draw first blood. And indeed she does. And at this point we'll say hello to the ladies from Sweden, watching from Stockholm. Gloria Jean, Iwan Simonis. Ride the 9 Tour is also watching. Team Straight Pool I. And it looks like we have our special guest coming in. Provided, of course, we can get the wires out of the way. Either which. And at this point, we will welcome the one, the only, Mr. Clat Attack himself, Jason Clat. Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning. Good to be here.
How are you feeling this morning?
Yeah, we had a late one there and just played a little tournament at Chris's Billiards last night, so that was fun.
Yeah, I heard you told me this morning that yourself and the one and only Tyler Steyer.
Yeah, we ended up chopping up the money a little bit. He took a little bit extra because he ended up winning the winner's side, but
Gotcha.
But yeah, it was a fun, good turnout. So
How many players?
I think they ended up with 52.
Oh,
so
wow.
it was like a staggered entry event. So depending on your Fargo rating, so I think kind of went like 30, 40, 50, 60 staggered. What do you call it? Like
Staggered entry.
Staggered entry, tier entries, whatever you want to call it.
Gotcha.
So. But I just want to say it. Reunited and it feels so good. The Clat and Zempi show are back, ladies and gentlemen.
You got it. So help us out. Smash that link. Get her done.
Yeah, you guys got to give Grant some credit here, man. This guy's been working hard for you guys all week, putting in 10, 12-hour shifts for you. You know what I mean? I've been commentating probably, just weekly, not weekly, but like little tours here, and helped out Darren Appleton's tour, WPS, and yourself, and always chipped in here and there. And I know just from doing it for like a short period of time how much draining it takes out of you.
Well, I can tell you, we shut down a little bit early last night.
Oh, there you go. That's
only
good.
because there was a cornhole tournament going on behind me, and I just couldn't take the tunk of the bags on the board. So I didn't get to do the final last night. Would have been an amazing match. It was Eleanor Collado versus her sister Emmeline.
Oh.
So it would have been an amazing match. But I went back to the hotel. I stopped to grab something to eat and went back to the hotel. And I probably got back there about 8 o'clock.
Oh, there you go.
By 8:30, I was sawing logs.
Nice. Yeah.
My wife called me at 10 o'clock and woke me up. Otherwise, I probably would have slept straight through, which ended up being a good thing because you messaged me last night. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And I just caught you right in time.
You got me right at the right time, yeah.
Yeah, then we got woken up by a big thunderstorm,
I'll
too.
tell you,
So,
was that loud?
yeah.
That was probably the loudest lightning strike I think I've ever heard.
Yeah, that was,
It was like almost right outside the window.
I know. I thought something got struck, that's for sure.
Yeah. So we've got Eleanor Collado at the table, shooting the 2 ball, probably down to the bottom left-hand corner, but it's
Good.
more the 3 ball that's
Yeah, I haven't
trouble.
seen Eleanor for a while. It's good to see them made the trip. It's a little ways for them, isn't it?
It's a fair
Yeah,
hike, but they're
West Coast,
always,
right?
yeah, they're always in support of the NAPT, as are we, as Q Sports Live. We really, really like what the NAPT stands for and what they're attempting to do, and that's add some much-needed structure to the game. And I know that that's their goal. That's their long-term goal, and they want to start implementing some men's events and kind of put that structure in place from being a sub-junior to a junior and
Right.
up through the amateurs into the pro. And I think it is desperately needed in our sport. I think it's one of the
Yeah.
things, and I think you and I have had that conversation
Yeah.
on the lack of structure
Yeah.
in the pool world.
Yeah, it's good to see someone trying to, elevate the game or exactly what you say, put a structure where they're kind of like sticking to their guns.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's where it's like not just support them, but they're like everything takes time too. So, but I think they've been seeing their numbers increase a little bit over the last year or so.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
had a little bit of drop in this particular tournament. There was only 27 at this one, and we won't get into the politics of why that happened, but
No, it's not. It's none of our business really, but
no.
but
But I think if they just keep on doing what they're doing, keep true to what their attempts are, I think they'll do just fine.
yeah, it's kind of like an event that I played here. Was it last year? And
Yeah.
it was a men's tournament or open tournament to anybody, and they manned up and they added a certain amount of money, and it didn't matter how many entries players showed up, and they still added all that money. So,
I
you know what I
think
mean?
if my memory is correct, it was 8,000 added,
Yeah, guaranteed.
guaranteed
And there's
add, and there was like 18 players or
yeah,
something. So for the first men's event, I call it a success,
oh for sure.
right? But I was going to find out from Adrienne if she had plans of perhaps running another one. You've probably heard this before. Why not use the side camera for the main? The side camera, I'll show you right now, is actually a PTZ camera. So if you look at that PIP screen, I can kind of maneuver it wherever I need it to be. And if I use that as the main camera, I wouldn't be able to really kind of get down onto anything if there's a close shot or what have you to show you what that's all about.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, you got a couple of different angles there.
Mm-hmm. Well, the normal setup that I'm accustomed to, the start of this event was rather frustrating, to say the least. I couldn't get any of the cameras to work. I was having bandwidth issues, and even now I still can't go live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube only, and so it was a wee bit challenging. Technology was not wanting to work for me, so
Well,
I'm down to one main camera and a PTZ,
well,
but we're dealing.
it only takes one.
Yeah,
It only takes one.
it's true. A nice little safety there from Eleanor. Would have liked to brought that 10 ball into play. Use that as a bit of a blocker. Morning, Todd. Things are great. Doing well. We're final day. NAPT Summer Classic. And guys, if you are just tuning in, help us out. Share the link to the live stream. We would greatly appreciate that. It is myself and, of course, the one and only Jason Klatt coming at you live.
We're coming live.
Shooters Bar and Billiards, Grayslake, Illinois. And a nice separating safety there. Didn't get the hook, but created a lot of distance.
Yeah, I know these morning matches can be a little difficult as a player. You know what I mean? You're kind of just kind of just
Still
want.
not woken up.
You just gotta. The blood's not quite flowing yet.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta. I can tell the balls and the tables are really freshly cleaned and polished, so that can be a little factor just from playing all day yesterday. The tables get a little worn in and balls get a little more dirty. So, but right now the conditions are playing a little slick. But yeah, that will change over time during the day.
Yeah. Well, and we've noticed that as the day wears on, the tables actually slow down, and I believe that's because of the humidity.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't think there's anything that the room can do. I know Bill yesterday was kind of playing with the air conditioning system and trying to suck out some of the moisture in the air, but it is really, really humid here in Grayslake.
Hey Neil, yeah, appreciate that.
And Jason and I always have a good time on the mic. We might get a little rowdy as the day goes on. We're still waking up ourselves.
Yeah, you guys might hear us get a little off track a couple times here, but it's not like we're not watching the pool. It's just sometimes we just want to like spice it up a little bit.
Yeah. Add a little color to the commentary. Great hit.
Oh, did she get a rail?
10 ball gets there. It does leave the 4 ball cuttable into that bottom right hand corner, but she does want to stay on the bottom half of the table. The 5, I think, will go to that left hand side pocket past that 8 ball. Or, of course, the option is to play safe again. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
I don't think she called it though. She didn't call it. She was just trying to create distance there.
Yeah, the separating safety.
Yeah, just more of like a container.
And good morning, Brian. Sorry, I missed your comment there. So she does have this 5 to the side, but it's 5 to 6. Not an easy rack. Smart shot, plays it safe. Does she have enough of that? Let's see if we can get in a little bit tighter on that pip screen there. See what she's dealing with. It's awfully tight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she
William will be streaming every match today. Every match that they put on the stream table anyway. Oh, that's a foul.
You're not the ref, are you?
I'm not. But she did, she called it on herself. She didn't need me to say nothing. And looks like the young phenom Taylor Hansen is in the house getting prepped up, hitting a few balls, getting ready for her match. Thunder Bay watching from Winnipeg. How are you, Neil? A regular viewer on Q Sports Live. And guys, if you are just tuning in, you know what to do. Hulk smash it. Gotta go, cue ball. Kind of on the 50-yard line there.
Yeah, she has an option here. I don't know if she's going to try dice it in, cut it in.
That brings that corner pocket into play. Oh, she hit that good.
The cue ball got away a little bit, so it should be a tough shot here now.
Yeah, she's on the rail. Stroke test. So do you put this into the right side pocket?
I think so. Yeah.
Go full up table and back?
Yeah, that's still a difficult shot just to pocket the ball.
It is.
You know what I mean? With the
Well, does it bring that left side pocket into play too?
well, it might. No.
Left
not,
side pocket,
no.
left corner pocket?
I just tell myself to commit to the shot. You know what I mean? If you're gonna shoot it, shoot it. Don't worry about scratching. Because then you start thinking about scratching, and then you start putting little timid strokes on the ball.
And good afternoon, Chris. Thanks for tuning in. From
Yeah.
Bloomington.
Yeah, Chris was with me yesterday. Him and his son Ben. Good young kid. You know, man, I've been helping them out. And they came up to Chris's Billiards. It's kind of their first time, so he's trying to get a little seasoned up and trying to experience him a little bit with playing with the bigger players. And
Gotcha.
so yeah, great people, Chris and Ben and
Experience.
Ellie.
Experience is always good. And really, when you get to play against the likes of yourself and Tyler Steyer, I don't know everybody else that was there, but
Yeah,
that type of experience is well worth whatever the entry was.
yeah, you're getting a good bang for your buck, I would say.
Great shot,
Yeah, it was a great shot to get down table.
especially being hampered up over top of that 10 ball. Kevin, how are you, sir? Thank you for tuning in. Kalen taking a 2-0 lead. And guys, don't forget, final day to get in on the viewer advantage number 11. It is winner's choice. You can choose the Jacoby Black, the T3 jump break cue, JB Case plus cash, or $620 in cash. If you want in to win, qsportslive@gmail.com if you're in Canada. If you are outside of Canada and want in the draw,
Yeah, I'll have to get myself a ticket.
yeah, send a message to the Q Sports Live page. I'll get back to you with how you can get in to win. And we will do that draw live on the live stream tonight, just before the end of the finals.
So I think the next event is in Las Vegas, is it?
For us,
Yeah.
or NAPT?
I thought for both.
Our next event is actually in Billings,
Oh.
Montana.
I thought the next one of this,
The next one of the NAPT
Is
is
in
definitely
Vegas?
in Vegas. Yeah, it's at Griff's.
well, what's the dates for that?
September 25 to 27th, I believe.
Oh, September.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, yeah, you're right.
Well, and then the next one after that is October 27th to 29th, I believe. And that's at Dooley's in Quebec.
Quebec. Yeah.
Yeah, of course you can, Wambra. In-person email transfer, and if you're outside of Canada, just send a message to us on the Q Sports Live Facebook page, and I'll get back to you. And I appreciate you stepping in here with me, Jason. It's been a long run for me this weekend.
Yeah, it's only been about a week or so, about 10 days. I don't know how long. I just saw you in Calgary.
Yeah. That was for the inaugural
You're getting
Q Sports Live
You're
invitation.
getting clat fever, weren't you?
I was missing my buddy. You notice I put on my rib protectors today.
I know. A few people have gone through those in their days with me.
Oh, it's all in good fun.
Yeah.
I don't ever take anything personally. Not coming from a guy like Jason Platt.
That was a good hit there by Kalen. Good jump shot. Good stroke.
Indeed.
Well, unfortunate she got hooked, but Yeah, she's probably going to try to kick this and hit on the top side of it, too. She might try and make it. Oh, I guess she's digging down, trying to leave the cue ball right around there.
She's going to send the 2-ball up.
Yeah, she was trying to kill the cue ball. She was trying to...
Did she get a rail after?
Yeah, it was a good hit. Yeah.
For some reason, I didn't think she did. But that's what I get for trying to type and watch and commentate at the same time.
Well, you're a busy guy, Grant. You got to do what you got to do.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, she got a little away with it. Shouldn't really leave Caitlin much here. She might have a 2-5 combination. Well, that was a good shot there. Good touch.
Yeah, not bad at all. I think she got there.
Yeah,
I
that's a
think
great
that
shot.
6 is a beach ball for Eleanor.
It's a great shot at any level. She's going to try to swerve it. She's getting up there. Gotta make
She's so good at these type of shots.
Yeah, the big thing on this shot, you gotta make sure you don't hit it too hard.
Mm-hmm. Give the cue ball time for the juice to react.
Yeah.
Oh, great hit.
Yeah, yeah.
She's so good at those.
She's kind of fairly tall too, so she can get up there pretty good with her cue. Caitlin's got to come with a shot here, you know what I mean? She's got a built-in shape already if she just makes the ball, so.
Yeah, 2 to the 4, just a nice little touch draw shot.
Yeah, it's kind of, you're shooting into a blind pocket, I call it, so it's kind of tricky. It's so easy for your eyes to dart away and dart everywhere, so you just pick your spot on the ball and put a good stroke on the ball. Try to keep your head down.
Good advice.
Yeah, it's so easy to pop your head up on their shot and look at the result.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good shot.
I like Kayla's position here. She could take a 3-0 lead, maintain composure.
She probably want to be a little more flatter on that 6 ball. I mean, because the angle is coming up a little sharp now. She's coming maybe across the angle a little bit, so she's got to be.
She's got to hit this good.
It's more just speed control, right?
Yeah.
It's very easy to underhit it or overhit this ball.
You still want to come 2 rails out.
Yeah,
right?
try to play the 7 in the same pocket as the 6.
How'd she hit it?
It's not too bad, yeah.
Yeah, that maintains the correct angle to come back down for the 8 ball. Same type of shot, 2 rails.
Yeah, you gotta be worried. You know what I mean? If you gotta get through this cue ball with high. You know what I mean? It's very easy to put like a very stunny stroke on it, and then you be bringing in that left corner into play.
I kind of like putting some little bit of touch of right hand on this.
Yeah, just a little bit, but you gotta make sure you get through the cue ball. Don't decelerate your stroke.
Yeah, that would be not.
Because with the polish on the balls right now, the cue ball might deflect wide.
I actually
if
saw
you put
in,
a quick stroke on this one.
I saw in your wife's match on 2 different occasions where.
See, she is worried about the scratch, so she's trying to hit it full.
Yeah.
And like spin it in.
So your wife had a couple that hopped on her.
Yeah, it happens. You know what I mean? Balls skid and jump.
Yeah,
we all been
really
there.
bad times. One was on a 10 ball.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah.
It happens. Sometimes if you put a little bad stroke or timid stroke on the ball, it happens.
How did she hit that?
Yeah, I like watching Eleanor play. She has a nice, Filipino-like stroke, especially for, no offense to females, but she really has a nice, powerful stroke.
Yeah. She cues very, very well.
Yeah, what I found about these tables when I played them last time, it's like, especially it seems like the rails play good, you know what I mean? But once the ball starts traveling, it's like the bed kills the ball a lot.
Yep.
I don't know what it is. I don't know, is it the cloth or the polish or what they do to the tables, but I'm not saying the tables don't play bad at all. Like, I'd rather play on a table like this than a fast, boingy, bouncy one. That's just me.
Well, what did you think of the tables that we played on in Calgary?
Overall, they played well. You know what I mean? You get a few tables here and there that might play a little more lively than other ones. And that just depends where they're situated in the room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If air's pumping on them all the time, or if they're not, and some tables get more play than each other. So, tables start playing a little different here and there.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall
I think
that
they played pretty good.
Yeah, the tables were more than fine. I'll tell you that.
And overall had a good time.
Good event. Yeah. You know what I mean? You guys did a great job for the first time. So I think overall is a good success.
Yeah, we had a lot of positive feedback on that event. Everybody seemed to have a good time, and I'm actually really looking forward to the next one.
Oh, me too. Yeah, I think were you gonna have it at the same? Are you going to the hidden spot?
Hidden spot next year.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was kind of always the plan. Is we wanted the first one to be at Leather Pocket, second one to be at the hidden spot, and kind of let that tournament grow a little bit, get some notoriety, grow some roots, and then we'll look at taking it out. So I would imagine that the third year would be in Eastern Canada somewhere, Toronto or Quebec or
I got you.
somewhere like that. And then we'll probably come, maybe drop down into the States, go into the Western States.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then to the Eastern States, and then back up to Canada. That's the plan anyway.
No, I really like that idea of trying to get the change of the locations and really like making the event grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the whole premise behind our event is to give back to those that support us.
Exactly. It's more like a customer appreciation type of thing.
Yeah. And we know that there's obviously those that can't cross the border for whatever reason. I mean, the reason's irrelevant. But, we want to really be able to give anybody that views Q Sports Live an opportunity or a chance at some point throughout that event to come and play. So, nice little safety shot there.
Great shot. Really had to clip that ball thin.
Yeah. I do believe it is on, though. I think she can see full on that 2-ball. She might not have her choice of where she's going to hit it, but she does get to, she does have the full ball.
She might call the bank just to call something. It's actually not a bad shot. She don't really have a whole lot.
Well, she can play off the right side.
Okay, she can hit a little more of the
Yeah,
left
use
there.
That 4-ball.
Yeah, nice little container.
So what's on your agenda? Where is Clat going next?
Just mostly just local stuff right now. And
No plans for traveling out?
I'm trying to think.
Anything big?
I'm really trying to think.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I'm laying it on you here in the morning.
Oh no, it's just you know what I mean. There's tournaments that come up and go, and especially living in Bloomington, Illinois. I've been coaching and teaching a lot too, so I really enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if anyone in the Midwest or Illinois area are interested in coaching or some lessons or doing some clinics, so just hit me up on Messenger on Facebook. But yeah, just how especially there's a lot of bar table events around here too, so which I don't mind playing. And
I'm actually a bar box player. I can't say I'm a 9-foot player.
no, yeah, we played a few games, and you know your way around the table.
I handle it okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really didn't show it during that event, but
Oh, you had so much on your plate, and it's so hard to run a tournament and play. It's
I find it hard even to just stream the event and play and play effective because my mind is always job first,
yeah,
right?
it's mentally draining.
Yeah,
For sure it is.
yeah. I don't get a break from it, right? Because I'm either doing this, and if we are playing like in Vegas, right, I'm either commentating and kind of doing that, or I'm playing in a match. So the mind really doesn't ever get a break from pool.
Right.
So you kind of get a little pooled out before you start. And the sickest part about that is I still love it.
That's good. You know what I mean? It's very easy, to get non-passionate about the game. You've been doing it for so long, I can attest to that. There's times where I don't feel like playing and I don't hit a ball for like a week or two.
Yeah.
Just, you just need to have a good balance when you're playing this game, especially at a top level.
Yeah.
It's very easy to get burnt out.
Well, even Tyler was saying the same thing when he was on the stream with me that he's working with Johan, and Johan wanted him to not practice as much.
Yeah.
Right, to kind of keep back and get on more of a maintenance type of schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Where prior he was practicing 8 or 9 hours a day.
Yeah, just kind of overdoing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very easy to, it's just like a golfer in a way, you got to balance your schedule out, your tournaments, and try to pick the ones that fit you best and focus on the bigger ones a little bit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's good to play like a tournament like yesterday, it's like a one-day thing, but it's a good, just like a good tune-out.
Yep.
Just to keep you sharp, and, you're playing matches
just
all
to get
day
the blood
long.
flowing
Yeah,
again.
just, because playing in the big events and stuff, you usually just play that one match a day or two matches a day, but when you just keep playing, I call them like those weekend warrior tournaments.
Yes. Yeah. That was a really nice shot from Eleanor there, using that 9-ball. That was a nice little short punch.
So what is the ruling on this if she hits that 9?
I'm not sure. I don't know if there is an impeding ball foul on this in this tournament or not. I'm not sure.
Just missed it.
Didn't miss that by much, I can tell you. It was a nice effort. And these ladies are doing battle. Not wanting to give anybody anything. Now, as far as layout goes, 4 to the 5 is probably your toughest shot in the rack here.
Well, let's see what she does here. Yeah, she's just going to play. The 3 goes by the 8. So, yeah, she should have got off the rail a little bit more now.
Nice shot.
Yeah, I noticed you really got to...
Now she's got to dig. You got to go into this with a really good stroke. Look out, 9-ball.
She let it out. She let the stroke out. Yeah, if I was playing and I recognized these kind of conditions and the way the tables are playing, I'd tell myself to make sure No, it's almost like every time, but especially on these conditions, to really finish your stroke. Because I can tell the ball is kind of like dying a lot. So really make sure you get through that cue ball and really finish your stroke.
So not a bad little shot there. Rather than trying to take on that long distance cut, uses the 10 ball as a beach ball.
I haven't heard that one.
Although, this is, I think, the third jump shot that Kaylin's had, or will attempt. The first two, she hit perfect. She's pretty efficient with that jump cue. And I said this before you came on, but that sleeve that she's wearing is for her mom, Genevieve Clark.
Okay.
And it says "Fight like a girl," and it's to raise awareness for cancer. Her mom passed of cancer, so love it. Love that sleeve.
Yeah, this is not easy. You gotta control the cue ball. The cue ball can get away with you. Get off the table too. Hit a flush.
Yeah, she's very, very effective with that jump cue. But then so is Eleanor. I watched Eleanor perform a few jumps yesterday that were.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we
bang
talked
on.
about the jump cue. I think we have. Like, are you a fan of the jump cue? Are you?
I am.
What's your opinion on the jump cue?
I am.
Yeah.
I think it's an elevation or an addition to the game. And as much as we did have this conversation.
Yeah,
we were
did.
almost gonna.
Yeah,
we were gonna go outside. And, beat each other up a little bit. But yeah, I'm a fan of the jump cue.
I think we're talking about on the bar table playing 8-ball.
Yeah.
That's what it was mostly about. Where I'm not a fan of the jump cue on the bar table playing 8-ball.
Yeah.
But it is an exciting shot. It is a crowd shot. It's a very exciting shot, so people like to see. But
it's true. It's same thing as and maybe I shouldn't go down this road, but I'm going down this road. The same concept as players like yourself in a money match. People want to see it.
I bet your opponent doesn't want to see it. No, but I understand.
Right, I think it's one of the things that, and you and I had this conversation as well. Short-term pain, long-term gain. For the betterment of the game, that kind of thing. But of course, I understand both sides. I'm just not fortunate enough to be in the shoes of Jason Klatt and have that type of caliber of play.
Yeah, I understand. The jump shots, I don't mind it. It's just, I know from other pros, some agree with it, some disagree with it. So it's, it's oranges and apples.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's, I don't begrudge anybody's personal opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, the technology now these days, just guys can just pop over that ball so effortless. They get in trouble, they're like an inch or couple inches away, and they just pop themselves out of trouble. It's like, but still, that fair play to them because they put time into that shot, and they put the effort into learning it. So
you got to hone that craft. Well, and I think the cue does make a little bit of a difference there as well. Great shot.
This is a tough shot.
I kind of like what she did, though. Rather than trying to get too fancy and go around 3 rails, she kind of took what the table gave her there.
Yeah. See, that's the difference, I think, maybe at the men's side of the game where the guys would have tried to get closer to that ball, like just a little more aggressive.
Yeah. And that's definitely one of the differences in men's pool versus ladies' pool.
Great shot.
Right, and not to sound anything, that's just one of the differences.
See that shot right now? I sense that's like a good momentum for
Yeah,
Eleanor.
absolutely.
You know, what I mean, you get it to
Builds up
level.
the confidence.
You get it to 2-2. You get it to level. So.
Yeah.
You
Why don't
mean,
we give a shout out to the Thumper jump break cue, known as the T3. Jumps like an IQ, breaks like a PK rush. And if you are in the market for a new jump break cue, send us a message, and I'll get back to you with exactly what we can do for you on it. We do get them at a little bit of a special deal.
yeah, I believe you play with one, don't you?
I sure do.
Yeah. Yeah, I think yours is the first one I tried, and yeah,
It is.
and yeah, I really enjoyed it, especially the way it jumped. It was pretty
Effortless.
effortless. It was good. Yeah, and ended up a friend of mine ended up purchasing one.
He did.
Yeah, well, Ken, Mr. Fry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you gave mine a crack or two.
Yeah, I broke with it. It breaks well too. Yeah, that was it Purple Heart?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's strong.
Yeah, and I know he impregnates those shafts with something, so it's an impregnated Purple Heart shaft
With
And-
little purple hearts.
with little Purple Hearts. Yeah, lots of little Purple Hearts. But his whatever he's doing with them is working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for him, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got to talk with, I forget his name.
Richard.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a good little chat there. He drove me down to the pool room there in Calgary, and man, he's putting in the miles, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's the little stuff you got to do to get your product out there.
Yeah.
And he's putting in the time, and it's good to see, you know what I mean, the passion just for not just the game, but for your product. And
Well, I kind of think, and I mean, you can speak to this because you were there. Little Purple Hearts. That's what they're impregnated with. More little Purple Hearts. But you can kind of speak to this because you were there. But when Richard was at our event, there were a few guys, and I won't mention names as far as the pro players. I wasn't going to mention that you did, but you did, so I went along with it. But there was a few other pool players that were there that were testing that thing out, and had they not been sponsored already, they probably would have taken one of those home.
right, yeah,
It was quite the hit.
yeah, I know that's, you know, I mean, everyone likes a freebie here and there, but yeah, no test the pool players. I know a lot of have not the greatest rap. I'm not saying all players don't, but you know, everyone wants to try to get something and something for nothing.
Yes.
You're right. So it's like you always got to give back or do something. You know, you can't just, if someone comes up to you and offers you, okay, that's a different story, and they're like, oh, we want you to be the part of our team. But
Yeah.
if you really go to your way and just say, oh yeah, I can, oh, give me this, give me that, oh, I can do this for you, and it's like, well, kind of let's just start here first.
Yeah.
Before we get there.
Let's take the first step first.
Yeah. What did Neil say here? Oh, if you hook yourself, not able to jump, I'm old school. Yeah, you know, I mean, me and Grant were talking, you know, I mean, not so much. Yeah, you know, I mean, we're talking about mostly the bar table 8-ball game, which, you know, I mean, it's a shot, you know, what I mean, because we played a few pro tournaments where the jump cue is not allowed, and there's a Beloit, the Carom Room in Beloit, Wisconsin. Dave Coles and his team, they believe in the no jump cue. So all their tournaments, there's no jump cue allowed. So it's just. But then there's certain pro levels, and I play tournaments where you're only allowed like one jump shot, a game. So there's all these different rules on the jump shot. But there's still an art and a skill to the jump shot, and it is an exciting shot for the fans.
Well, and I think it speaks more from my perspective, because I look at the jump shot more as from a business perspective than I do as a playing perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And from a business perspective, when you look at some of the issues, some of the troubles with our sport growing, pool, if you're not a pool player, pool's kind of dry to watch. It's not very exciting. And the one shot that does make it a little exciting is a jump shot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those aspects that will help us grow the game in terms of viewership and bringing people outside to view.
Yeah.
And to take that away, I think, is self-defeating.
Yeah.
As an industry.
Yeah, for an industry in the market.
Yeah.
I'll say, I guess it started with the jump cue and all these different jump cues. That was like the thing, probably the last 20 years. Then the next big thing now is these carbon fiber shafts.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
I play with one.
So now that's another thing that's
well, and I mean, you
kind of like
it
kind of like I don't know. It kind of gets the people excited again. There's a new tool on the market, right? Yeah. So,
and I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah.
And to give kind of a direct correlation or example, is if you look at golf, and back when golf was made out of wood shafts with iron club heads, and then it progressed from there to steel, and then now we're into carbon fiber for golf. And look at what it's done for the game.
Yeah, the balls, the technology.
The technology, right?
Yeah.
And
even
if we
the pool too,
the
balls are different,
Yeah. I mean, I think it does nothing but good things for the game. And from a viewer perspective, the jump shot is just one of those shots that people love to see. Yes, Sarah is shooting right now.
Hey, Larry. All right. I hope Derby ate. Now, Derby usually eats around probably 7 o'clock.
I believe the score is 4-2 for Sarah. So anyway, that's how I tend to look at things more from a business perspective than I do from a player's perspective.
Yeah.
Right? Because obviously I'm in the business.
Yep.
Right?
I think we should get off the topic of jump cue.
Uh-huh.
I think we had enough.
I think we beat it.
Yeah, I think we wore it to the ground.
I think so too. I think so too.
All right. Thanks, Larry. Appreciate it. I believe they have some tournaments going on here. They usually have weekly tournaments going on Sundays here.
Yeah, I think
they have
Alex, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, Shapshevik, something like that. I do believe that...
I think they have like a handicap 9-ball tournament on the 9-foot tables too. So
they do.
I guess they got like a little section blocked off here for the players playing in the tournament and that can practice. So there's another section for, I believe, probably another 2, 4, 6, 8, another 10 tables or so. So yeah, very, very beautiful room here. Shooters in Grayslake.
And they've got 15 9-foots. 7 to 10 7-foots. They've got darts.
Yeah.
They've got beanbag toss pit, as we would call it in Canada.
Beanbag toss, huh?
Beanbag toss. We do not call it cornhole. That has a whole different meaning.
I usually just call it bags.
Yes.
Kaylin has a good opportunity to win this game. Oh, no. See, on that shot.
Did she stand up in that shot?
Well, a little bit, but she was trying to baby the ball and hold angle where she could let her stroke out and went 2 rails across.
Yeah, it went back and forth. Right?
Yeah.
So advantage Eleanor. Eleanor takes the lead for the first time.
And Kaylin's taking a break.
Kaylin is taking her break, so I think why don't we do the same, Jason? We'll take a quick little break. We'll be right back, guys. We'll leave the stream running. And we'll take a quick little break with them. And we'll be right back with you. We'll be right back, guys. Alrighty, guys. We are back. They are back and ready to rock and roll again. And of course, we need to welcome back the Clat Attack, Mr. Jason Clat.
Mr. Zempy.
The Clat Attack and the Zempy back on the mic.
The show is back.
The Big Show. Isn't there a wrestler that has that
Oh,
name,
yeah.
The Big Show?
Yep.
I'd take him down. Probably not. Gets in good on that 4. Might have to just straight draw that back.
Yeah, see, we don't even know the rule if she does hit that 6 ball, does she?
I know the rules would have.
I guess it's like just all cue ball fouls, I guess. But
yeah.
I guess if she would have nudged that ball, moved it, and the cue ball came in the path,
That's right. We actually saw that last night.
That'd be a foul,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Intervening ball or something like that, or impeding ball, I guess you call it. Ooh.
Wambra, we all guarded the equipment from flying bags when you left. Set up another. I can tell you, I think somebody hit the camera last night with a bag. Because when I came in this morning, the thing was just jilted.
Oh, you had to fix it up a little bit?
I did, yeah.
You had to rig it back up?
I had to rig it. Hence the reason why I left early last night. Because the sound of those bags clapping on the boards was more than what my ears wanted to take.
Figured you'd get in there and start playing.
They wouldn't want me to win that, would they?
No. They'd be like, what?
Yeah, it was
Like, they'd be like, what? Beanbags?
Yeah, right.
Beanbag toss?
Yeah. You not know it's called cornhole?
Well, there is called the cornhole championship.
Yes.
It's not called the beanbag world
Yes.
championship.
Yeah. It's called cornhole. And us Canadians, well, you're Canadian.
I know.
You're Canadian. You know it's called beanbag toss in Canada.
Well, that was a good out
That
there
was a
by
really
Eleanor.
good out.
Yeah. See, what did I say after she made it that long 10 ball?
Yeah, confidence
Put
builder.
a little pep in her step, I think.
Absolutely.
She got fired up.
You do not want to be a cornhole winner. Not in Canada, you don't.
Hey, Steph. Well, there is a lot of corn around here.
There is. There is. It's a lot of holes. And a lot of beanbags. So why not just put them all together?
Have you ever played the game called A-Hole?
No.
So it's kind of like a hybrid of beanbag toss and darts. So
Okay.
So it's like
Dangerous.
it's like a pyramid, and it's like, so the higher it goes, the smaller it goes, and the lower. So it's a bigger space where you can throw your beanbag into.
Right.
So but it's like a planted. It's like on the wall, so you just throw it like straight at it.
So now you're throwing a beanbag against the wall
Like with like a
with a pyramid
yeah, with like different
levels
of different types of sizes of holes. So, but it's called A-Hole. It's
Wow.
it's even better, I think. Yeah, first time I seen it was actually up in Minneapolis area. Then where I reside now in Bloomington, there's a place that got it. It's pretty fun.
So Bloomington, is that
It's
in Illinois?
Yeah, it's Bloomington Normal, yeah, Illinois. So it's probably...
What does that mean, Bloomington Normal?
Well, it's two towns. One town's Bloomington, one town's called Normal. So they call it Bloomington Normal. Yeah.
Interesting.
I know, I thought it was too when I first start hanging out there.
Clad's getting more American by the day. Trust Steph to come up with something.
Hey, Steph, just keep an eye on my deodorant, okay?
So Galen's at the table. I think she's just going to chip the left side of that one ball and try to hide it behind the 7. Indeed. Although, let's see if I can get my handy dandy little camera over to where
Yeah, he's got a cute remote and everything.
I do. If I can get there in time. Almost. I was almost there. Almost did it. It was close.
I actually don't mind that side camera view. Like this view. Can you? Is that camera working these days?
Yeah,
no?
Of course. Yeah, we got you. You mean this full view?
Yeah, that view. There.
Should we pull it out a little bit?
I think you.
Like
well, I kind of like that view. It seems like you can see the table and the balls a little.
I can leave it on this view. I can't move it around, and there's no scoreboard. I can maybe add the scoreboard. Should we just keep it on this view? What does everybody think? Does everybody agree?
Yeah, it's
curious about this Aussie deodorant. Must be good.
It's natural. It's all natural. Yeah, it's yeah, my friend got me into it in Mexico. We're rooming together, and
you really order your deodorant from Australia.
Yeah, he got me into it. I got hooked, and
so what's
it's
wow.
I don't know,
guys. We're getting a deodorant lesson here on.
It's called No
Live.
Pong, not like
pong.
No Pong, not like beer pong. You know, like beer pong. It's called No Pong, and it's made out of Australia. So it's all natural. You know what I mean? If a lot of people don't know, there's a lot of certain stuff in deodorant that are actually not really good for you. But a lot of people don't know that. I didn't know that until my friend told me, and I looked it up. And all you need is just a little like a peanut size, and you just rub it under your armpits, and you're good to go for a long time. And it's natural, and it works for me. And it's
where else can you get this kind of entertainment, guys?
It's just
Sports Live in the house.
Yeah. Now I'm working for No Pong. They haven't signed me yet. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it comes from Australia. So.
And
but they don't really ship to the U.S. They do, but it's like an arm and a leg for shipping. So that's why I told Steph. I said,
"You're gonna have it shipped to Canada.
It's shipped to your house. It should be there any day." So that's why I was trying to. Hopefully, it got there before you left.
So does it like come in peanut sizes?
No, it's like a
gel caps or.
Yeah, it's kind of like just like a little. I don't know. Just like a. It's almost like as big as your sticker here.
Okay.
But it's like that thick of.
And you use your finger.
Yeah, you just kind of. You don't. It's not like a pit stick or anything like that where you just put it on. You just use your finger. You just put a little peanut size in your finger and just rub it in your armpit and you're good to go.
And that lasts for how long?
A good 8 hours for me. 12 hours, yeah. I'm trying to show you a picture here. Hey. This is funny.
If nothing else,
and I already know what's gonna happen. Everyone's gonna see me next time. So Jason, let's hear about this deodorant. You know what I mean? Like, what's so good about it? He's like, oh man, that story was so funny. Okay, if you want to take a little shot of that and maybe show everybody, and you can post it if you like.
Okay, watch this, guys.
All
we
natural.
got the technology here. I know how to do this. Direct from Jason's phone.
In my. So yeah, it's a pretty cool.
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, it's not very expensive either. It's only like $6-7. I guess that might be expensive for some people, but it lasts. You know what I mean, months too. You know what I mean. You go through like deodorant and it only lasts like 2 weeks or something like that, and it's like, oh.
I can't believe I'm actually doing this.
Just like we told you guys, we're making it a little spicy.
Right?
I mean, we can talk about other topics too, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't always have to be all about deodorant.
I think we'll be talking about laundry detergent next, guys.
How did we get here? How did we get here, guys? How did this happen? Okay, now I have to figure out how to rotate this image.
I bet a lot of people say that about a lot of stuff. How can I rotate this image?
Something has happened.
I think they can figure it out. Oh, this guy is smart.
Hey, this guy's good. So here we go. From Jason's phone to your eyes, guys. There it is. The No Pong deodorant direct from Australia.
You never know. Somebody that works in that company in Australia watching this might be like, oh, wow.
Right?
Boom, 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 boom. New sponsor.
Right?
You never know.
No Pong getting involved. Well, now, I mean, quite naturally, they're going to have to.
We went from I can't even talk. Beanbag toss to cornhole to no pong to deodorant.
Right? New sponsor for Jason Klatt coming up.
No pong.
No Pong.
Everyone will think I'm a pothead, but I'm not.
Contrary to being Canadian.
Yeah.
But there's a few of us.
There's nothing wrong with being a pothead or enjoying a little
herbage.
Yeah. I mean,
I used to partake.
Sure.
I haven't for many years.
Yeah, now it's like legalized in Canada. So since I've been going back here and there, and it's kind of weird to see all the dispensaries and all these. It's just like a supermarket now.
That's right.
It's like it's kind of funny though, just because when you're growing up as a kid, it's like you always snuck around, right?
Yeah.
To like find it or do it.
Yeah.
But now it's like
it's everywhere. And we could get very political and say perhaps that our prime minister has partaken a little too much, but that would politicize the stream, which we won't do. Uh-oh.
See, that's the thing with the balls being a little slick and the conditions. It's very easy to overcut balls.
Yes.
Very easy to do that.
Yeah.
You know who told me that? Jeremy Jones.
Jeremy Jones.
Yeah, very good friend, very good guy, very good commentator, very good player. But yeah, he told me that, especially under the lights, the ball's being fresh and clean. It's very easy to overcut, or we call sometimes overbite. You overbite the ball.
Yeah. Canada is full legal. It is. Full legal anywhere in Canada.
I guess from this view, the score, you can't bring up the score also?
I might be able to. I won't be able to move the camera around, but I might be able to.
Not sure if the 8 passes the 10 here. Let's see how she's shooting it. Yeah, looks like she's shooting at it.
How's that?
There you go. You ask, you shall receive. Great shot, Kaylin.
Absolutely. What are the scores of the other matches? Sarah is
I'm not sure if it's 5-3 or 4-3. I don't even know what it is.
You know what?
Let's just wait till she's done shooting here.
I suppose.
Yeah. Both players are shooting 9s and 10s on both tables. See. Yeah, it's getting a little tensey out here. We're getting some people crawling in now, so getting a decent crowd showing up.
The other match is at 5-3 for Sarah.
Okay. Yeah, Kaylin's got to put a good stroke on this ball.
Oh, that's a good one.
From down under.
Right? That's awesome. Aussie in his sweats. Oh, that was a good one. I don't know how we got onto this topic, but we got there.
Yeah, you can't really see the 9 ball on this angle there, buddy.
I got you. Watch this.
There we go.
There we go. Now we're cooking with gasoline.
Nice touch.
Very nice. Very well done. All right, guys. So once again, if you are just tuning in, it is myself, Grant, sitting beside the one and only Jason Klatt. And if you can help us out, hit that share button. We would greatly appreciate it. You can share that the link to the YouTube. Unfortunately, I can't go live on Facebook. Few issues with technology, but you can certainly help us out. Hit that share button. In fact, smash it. Monster mash it.
See, I'm not sure what Kaylin is doing here. I think she should. Well, it's not a.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I think you gotta go one rail up top and try to thin it in.
Yeah. The problem about that is if she's going one rail at it, it becomes a smaller ball.
It really does.
So.
But the 2 rail is hitting almost.
It's very
right
easy. It's very easy to scratch too if you're going one rail.
Yeah. How does she hit it?
Good hit.
Very good hit. Does it go by that 10 ball?
If it don't, then she's just going to try to roll up to the 10. Try to play the cue ball into the rail, then kind of roll up to the 10, try to freeze her.
Yeah, try and give her that same shot again. How much did the players play to enter the tournament? Yeah, somewhere around 200.
She went bald. Sorry, Grant.
That's all right. Yeah, 275, and then there's, I believe, 5,000 added into this. Do you like the 2 rail?
No, I like one rail here. Or even play with a touch of siding and maybe try to clip that rail, the side rail first.
The right side rail, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Because there's a lot of good things that can happen too. Because it's a pretty big ball, you might make it. You might overcut it. You might overcut it to the right. Then the 9's going to bank up table and the cue ball will stay down table. But she got to hit at a certain speed though. Yeah, I like that speed. No, so, I mean, she just hit it thin. I mean, see, on
a little unlucky.
Yeah,
there,
like if I do hit that ball, I try to hit it on the other side.
Yeah. Which I'm sure is what she was attempting to do. I think she was actually trying to do your shot there with a little bit of touch of right-hand spin and go off that side rail first. And a little inside juicy juice from Eleanor here. Very well done. Indeed. Why don't we give a shout out to one of our sponsors back in Calgary? It is the Mike Burton Home Team, guys, your Remax Realty professionals. If you are in the Calgary and surrounding area and in need of either selling, buying, or in need of a mortgage, they are definitely the ones to get in touch with. They are the best in the business when it comes to real estate, Calgary and surrounding area. Yeah, you met Mike Burton when
I have
you were
a
in Calgary.
little Houston history with him. You know, I mean, I think I grew up playing against him a little bit in the leagues and stuff. Yeah.
He is definitely, and so is Mike Abu. They are both pool players, but they are the best in the business when it comes to real estate in Calgary. Linda score in Sarah's I can't quite see right now, but I'll let you know. It was 5-3.
Yeah, it might be 5-4 now. Eleanor hitting a little controlled break there.
Yes, I've seen that from her all weekend.
Yeah, she's not really crushing it.
Now your wife, Sarah, she's got a break. She comes out of her shoes. She's got a hammer of a break.
Yeah, she likes to let her rip, that's for sure. Nice shot by Eleanor.
Does she have enough of the 2-ball?
Yeah.
So do you draw off the 2, or do you play
Yeah, it's a
around?
little funny.
It is a little bit funny.
I mean, because
I think I like drawing back. Even if I go to the top side of where the 3 is.
yeah, she can draw straight back and maybe play the 3 in the long corner.
Yep. Which puts her in good on the 4.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Perfect. A little bit angly.
That's so unfortunate too. To end up right there.
Yeah. The one spot you didn't want to be.
She might have to go forward, play the 4 on the side. I'm not sure if she's gonna dig down and try to kill it.
Can she go kind of dig into that and go off the right
she is
side rail?
She is looking at the natural angle of just going high, but it looks like it's going into the 5. See, she's worrying about 2 things right there.
Yeah.
She's worrying about pocketing the ball. She's worrying about the cue ball, the path of the cue ball.
And
So
the
there's a lot going on that shot she's worried about.
No, Taylor's match is not being played. That one will be, I believe, on the stream. But she is in the house. She is, or was in the house somewhere. She was in getting her stroke on.
See, Kaylin put a good stroke on this ball. See if she can kill this ball.
Oof.
Yeah.
We've seen that the whole tournament. Those pockets are tight. They're not giving up anything. If you're not into the heart, they're not going in. We've seen that the whole weekend.
Yeah, it looks like she's probably just play it safe. Just play a 3-ball on the end rail, cue ball down table.
I don't mind her going for the bank either if she misses that pro side. That would have set her in good on the 4-ball. And if she misses the 3-ball to the pro side, she still leaves that 3-ball hampered behind that, kind of where it is now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. Just thinking with that, the cue ball was getting away with her. I don't know if she could have held position. That was a good shot, too.
That's a great shot.
Controlling that cue ball.
That was an Alex Pagulayan shot right there.
Yeah, the big thing on that shot was just controlling the cue ball, not overhitting it. You gotta watch out for the scratch here. Gotta watch out for the scratch here, I tell you. Yeah.
Somebody's playing 9-ball with an ash cue. Interesting. Usually those ash cues are meant for snooker.
Gareth Potts, yeah, he's probably one of the best English 8-ball players, and now they're playing 9-ball now, or on the Chinese 8-ball.
Oh, wow.
He's a Chinese 8-ball champion and good cueist. You know what I mean? I think I saw he ran about like 8 or 9 racks playing 9-ball on the Chinese 8-ball tables. So
you got to be in dead stroke on those tables. And did you know the notch that's out of the snooker cues? Do you know where that came from?
Mm-mm.
So a lot of people think that they put the notch in the butt end of a snooker cue so that when players hold it, they know which way they want to hold it, and that's not at all where it came from. Back in the old days, prior to break cues coming on the scene, you used to take your cue and swipe it on the table, right? And that's how you used to break. Almost like a baseball bat. That's how it would notch out.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
Full of it. Full of information, this guy.
Yeah, useless information.
Come on, guys. Keep asking questions. This Mr. Zempi here probably has some type of point of view on something.
Oh, I got an opinion about most things. Right, wrong, or otherwise. I got an opinion. Might not be the right one. Look out, scratch.
Yeah, she almost scratched on the last shot. So this is a big opportunity here for Kaylin. She can clear these 2 balls.
It was a little bit of a gift from Eleanor. It was indeed like a baseball break, for sure.
See, the way she's playing this cue ball, she's playing it more of like a stun spin, where I'd just put this cue ball a little more on the rail and play with more
just play natural shape.
Yeah, a little more natural.
Look outside pocket.
Right.
Ooh. It is 5-5 now in Sarah's match.
Well, this brings us to 5-3.
Indeed. And once again, I'll throw up the viewer advantage for those that are interested in it. If you do want in to win, $20 gets you in. It is the winner's choice. You can have the Jacoby Black, the T3 jump break cue, the JB case plus some cash. Or just take the money and run. $620 Canadian cash. And if you want in to win, qsportslive@gmail.com if you're in Canada. If you are outside of Canada, just send a message to the Q Sports Live Facebook page, and I'll get back to you. I'll let you know how you can get in to win. Now, are they taking another break here, Jason?
It looks like it.
It does. Why don't we just tilt that camera up just a touch and see if we can get some of the Sarah Rousey match. Probably a player that you know her game really well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay quiet.
has a great stroke and a great attitude, that she does. Oh, that was quick. Kaylin is back. Oops, wrong way. Something like that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Facebook. Facebook is not cooperating. I'd rather not talk about Facebook. Every time I've tried to go live on Facebook, it just bogs the internet down to the point I can't go live on anything. Not Facebook or YouTube. So Facebook is in my bad books right now.
Facebook? I mean, no book.
No book. Yeah. Ain't nothing happening on Facebook. And so the rack you see in the middle of the table that Kaylin's just taken off right there is the Turtle Rack. And that is the official rack sponsor of the NAPT. It's actually made by Mez.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I believe the Mez West Coast Tour, I think that's their official rack. They use that.
It is
Yeah.
100% what they claim from everything I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Every one of their claims holds true.
Yeah, it's a good rack. I've used it before, so
Yeah.
I don't have any complaints over that.
Nope. Did I get Brandon on the chat yet? Nope. He is not here as of yet. That's Brandon from Jacoby Custom Cues.
Okay.
He sent us up a bunch of cues for the Q Sports live event, and I brought them with me so I could give them back to him. So he's supposed to be in at some point today to collect those, and I was hoping that he would come and perhaps sit in, give us a little bit of...
Oh, damn, good try.
Yeah, really good try there.
She had to dig down on that cue ball, put a lot of bottom left to try to bend the angle back in. That was a good try.
Yeah, she didn't miss by much. A for effort, as they say. Haven't quite figured out who they are yet, though. But they pop in a lot. You want to order the AccuRack. That is absolutely your choice. Although, if I had to recommend one, the Turtle Rack is the way to go. It's got the Zempi stamp of approval.
Zempi.
It might have the Clat Attack.
It got Zempified.
It did get Zempified. Tougher table for Kaylin here. Nothing easy about it. I don't know if that one actually goes by the 3, but judging that she's placed the cue ball there, it must. Indeed. May have wanted to go a little bit farther up table for that 2 ball into that right-hand side pocket. Kind of wanted to get straight on that so she could maintain that position for the 3 ball.
Yeah, this is a big game for her. There could be another chapter in this match if she wins this.
Mm-hmm.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't fall. I thought it fell.
No, those pockets.
It's not a bad stroke, though.
She hit it good.
Yeah, she hit it full. Just trying to hold the cue ball there. So.
Mm-hmm. It's something I've never acclimated to was the glove.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good topic. Yeah, I never played with a glove probably until the last year and a half. So Mez
And
came
you're
out with it.
converted?
Yeah, Mez came out with a new glove, and I really enjoy it. And I've always been a baby powder guy and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I don't use anything. That's a good hit.
So, yeah, now I can't really play without a glove now.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. You know what I mean? It seems like these days a lot of the pro players are, if you don't play with a glove and a carbon fiber shaft, it's like you're like at a disadvantage or something.
Well, now that I've started
Yeah.
playing with the carbon fiber,
Yeah.
I don't feel the need for getting a glove. It's just nice and smooth, and
Yeah.
I really don't have to worry about it. That's a great shot.
Yeah, it's a good safe.
Very well done. That'll leave Eleanor a one-rail hit. Yeah, John, you know what? I think I've tried it once, and I like to feel.
Yeah,
cue.
yeah. That's how I was too, but then I started playing with the glove. You know what I mean? It just makes him more consistent, I guess, because there's different like climates and humidities that we play in. So if you're just under the glove, playing with the glove all the time, it's keeps it the same, I guess, for me. Good hit by Eleanor.
Very good hit, and left distance. This is a really big game for both players. Kaylin looking to keep herself in it. Eleanor looking to get herself on the hill.
Yeah, I think she could make it in the left pocket. No, she's trying to play safe again.
And it's going to tick off that 5 ball and leave an open shot for Eleanor. Although, not easy from there. It's got some green in between that shot.
Yeah, the big thing on that shot, she just had to make the ball. She already had shape built in.
Natural shape. And I think Kaylin's just going to use this opportunity to play safe again. Use that 8 ball as a beach ball.
You're a beach ball.
Are you calling me fat, Jason?
No, I'm not. Did she call that?
No.
No, she didn't.
She didn't call it, so therefore it is
Option.
Eleanor's option. She says, nah, you do good enough with that jump stick you're in.
That's all right. Oh, she's comfortable using it.
Oh, yeah, she's
Yeah.
very, very effective with it. And knowing that, Eleanor is very effective with that jump cue. But knowing that my opponent is also very effective, I may have taken that shot on.
Just watch out for the cue ball going off the table, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. She got over it quickly. Got the ball down.
Yeah, she's very, very, very good with that jump cue. She's obviously done some work. Practiced that a few times. John says, I can't jump to save my life. Get yourself a T3, and it will no longer be an issue. Nice two-way shot there. Misses that pro side again.
She left it. She hit it too hard. That's a good idea, though. Try to get those wall blockers. Yeah, she might have to run into the 5-9 here. Unless she's going to try to play the 5-9 combination. No, she held it.
And she's got the edge of it. I don't think she's got enough to make it to that top left-hand corner, though. It's close.
It is close.
Is she looking at that combination 5-7?
After the fact, yeah, there'll probably be maybe a carom on if she makes the 5, but it's close. Oh, she went for the 7. Guess she couldn't pocket in the corner the way she played it.
Nice little effort, though. What is the status of Marianne's game?
I think it's 6-5.
6-5 Marianne.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of tension out here right now.
And I think Marianne's been a surprise to a few of the ladies.
Yeah, I guess she's been just crawling her way back and fighting close matches. Huh?
Yeah.
So building a little heart during the tournament.
You gotta love seeing the heart. Look out.
Mm.
Scratch by Marianne. But you can never count out Sarah. She's got some skill, that girl. And you know that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she likes to, she's a grinder. She fights hard.
That was a really nice shot by Kaylin there.
Yeah, it was.
Sits herself really nicely on that 6 ball.
Yeah, this is like the game winner. You know what I mean? Just kind of make this ball.
Stands up, does a reset. Do you have to stay below that 7 ball, though? Is that 7 if you get too far up table?
Nope. Yeah, I kind of like, I think she could have dug down on that cue ball a little bit and kind of put a more of aggressive stroke on there.
Looks like she's having some pain in her back. She just walked off. How many players started today? They only brought back final 6. And I believe these are the B-side semis. The winner of Kaylin and Eleanor plays the winner of Sarah and Marianne. But I believe we'll have the A-side final before that happens.
B-side means loser side. A-side means winner side, guys.
That's right. That is very true. I do forget we have U.S. viewers.
That's right.
Eleanor's looking good. Get herself on the hill. Now I wonder if they're going to run the A-side final and the B final at the same time. would make sense to do that.
Yeah. They'll after these matches, there'll be 4 players left, so they'll just probably throw them both on. I assume the A side / winner side match will be on this table where Eleanor's playing.
I would assume that, yeah. Came up a little short there. Made that a little tougher than what it needed to be.
Yeah, just put a good stroke on this ball.
Yeah.
I mean,
Put it home.
I like hitting this ball fat, if anything. That's just me. I like putting just a touch outside spin, and that spin might throw the ball in a little bit and help you, especially with the new balls. And the polish and everything might help you a little bit. Try to hit it, stay on top of the ball.
Yeah. Put a firm stroke on this.
Good stroke, see?
Very well
Nice.
done. On the hell is Eleanor. And we'll give a shout out to one of our other sponsors here at Q Sports Live. It is JB Cases. They are the official case of Q Sports Live. Quality and design, lifetime warranty, custom design from colors to materials, decals, any color combination. The limit is endless when it comes to JB Cases.
Decals.
Absolutely. And there's 2 referral codes, by the way, with JB Cases. First one is just CSL, and that just lets them know you heard about JB Cases on Q Sports Live. The other... Sorry, there's just an announcement. The other one is CSL-logo, and if you want the Q Sports Live logo put on your case, that can be done at no charge with selecting that CSL-logo. And yes, Ray, the JB cases are phenomenal. And here's something about their warranty. This is not something you're going to find in the pool industry. Their cases are lifetime warranty. So if a zipper breaks or what have you, that's all covered. Here's the cool part about their warranty. If your cues are in your case and your cues get damaged inside of a JB case, your cues are also warranted.
How are they going to know if that happens?
Don't know.
Right.
That's for them to figure out. I just know they're covered.
Well, that's good to know, though.
Yeah. You run over it with your truck. Now, from what I hear, you can run over your cues with a truck or over the case, and it won't damage the cues. I don't recommend trying that, but that's what I hear. And that's why they say if your cues are in the case and they get damaged, then they will warranty those cues as well. Yeah, there is definitely a lot of combinations, from materials to colors to 3x6 or 4x8 or what have you. There's only your imagination is the limit. Look at that touch.
Yeah, it's good. That's call that kind of like a standard, safe, a little rail-to-rail safe. So, yeah, it's a good touch.
That was a really nice touch from distance. And it looks like Kaylin's having a little bit of problems with her back. She's not quite getting down there to see her shots.
Well, there's a lot of distance here on this jump shot.
Yeah, she's got to get this up and over quick. Yeah, that's what she was trying to do.
Yeah, she was worried about it.
Yeah. Yeah, the JB Ultimate Rugged 3x6 with the backpack straps. Phenomenal, phenomenal case. I have exactly that one, but mine's the 4x8. So not a bad looking table here, Jason. It's fairly wide open.
Yeah, I think Eleanor missed ball in hand there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, which we all have done, and I've done myself.
Oh,
Trust
yeah.
me.
Many times.
I've seen effort miss ball in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that one ball is sitting very, very deep in the shelf there.
Yeah.
So she tried to go rail first.
Yeah.
But when it's sitting that deep, very, very tough to go rail first.
Yeah, that is, especially to get position. Sometimes you just gotta kind of just make sure you make the ball and just kind of like take your medicine to see what the table gives you.
And we'll see if Eleanor can kind of hold her composure, keep nerves in check. There's always something about being on the hill and trying to close out.
Oh, it's hard. You know what I mean? It's the hardest game. First and last. Especially the last, yeah.
Yeah. Getting to the hill is tough. Oh, she hit that great. She hit that perfect. That'll leave the 4-ball top left-hand corner hit and stick for the 5 into the side pocket. And again, a hit and stick for the 6 down to the bottom left. Oh, wow. Seen that all weekend long.
Yeah.
The corner pockets, you gotta be on it.
Well, the good thing is where she can just kick at this ball and the
Yeah,
5
shape is
balls
automatic.
hanging.
Yeah. Auto shape for the 5 ball.
Auto shape. Auto shape.
Yeah.
Autoshape.com. Or .ca.
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 That corner pocket being mean again, you know it. Comes up short. I kind of like going a little deeper into that.
I think that's 3 fouls.
I think so too.
Yeah, but she didn't call on 2. I think that's 3. We could be wrong. I'm not sure.
We could be wrong, but I think you're right.
Because she missed a jump shot, then missed the ball, hanging in the 1.
That's right.
Then she missed that ball.
That's right. Good call, sir.
We are paying attention.
One of us is paying attention.
Yeah.
just sitting here.
Zempi's getting
Pie-eyed.
PayPals and answering emails and
Yeah. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
See, you knew. It's like you knew.
Oh. I've seen Eleanor do that before too earlier, but I think she was trying to thin a ball.
Sorry, I missed it.
Oh, she just tried to cut the 7 and missed the whole ball. So she had to put a stroke on that. She had to let her cue ball loose a little bit. So.
Oh, and just missed the ball. That's twice for her in this match. John says, "Oh yeah, my breakfast is up." I'd like breakfast. Breakfast sounds delicious. What you having for breakfast, John?
Bloody Marys and Caesars.
Yeah, you can tell Kaylin's having some issues with her back. She's not getting down on her stroke. Something went pop, and it wasn't a good thing.
Probably wasn't corn pops.
No, because corn pops would be good.
Or no, that's Rice Krispies,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes, Rice Krispies.
Yeah,
Are
Snap Crackle Pop.
Well, we'll see how her back holds out for this shot, because she's long. Got to put a stroke on this ball. Oh, John, buddy. I'm expecting delivery of exactly that to shooters. Open face roast beef with provolone and American cheese. Bring it. That thing would not last 4.5 seconds in my presence.
Toasted?
Yep. Done. I don't really even care. You can toast it. You can put it on just bread.
Oh, great shot.
Yeah. Didn't quite get there, though.
You might use a fork and a knife, though, to eat it.
Nope. I'd be lucky to get my fingers out of the way.
That's an inside joke, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, my ribs, Jason. I gotta put a separator in between us when we're commentating, so I can protect my
We need
ribs.
a wall.
We need a wall. Where's Trump when you need him? Did I go to Arby's? I did go to Arby's last night.
Yeah, we're just... I'll stop.
Yeah, that could've got real
yeah, I was going to say something, but
Yeah.
not. I guess she's got no choice to bank this ball.
Yeah, you gotta dig in and try to kick the door down here.
Well, she's going to leave her a little up. So she got to come with a shot, though.
Well, and it's not quite frozen to the rail. So Eleanor does have to come with the shot, like Jason said. Okay, question. I may have an answer.
Yeah, she could have played a more of a draw shot on that and kind of maybe killed the cue ball, and the cue ball would have been more closer to the end rail. So,
Well, and with top on that last shot, I'm assuming you're talking the 9 to the 10.
oh, okay.
To play that with top, you're really asking a lot out of your stroke there. And with the tables playing just a touch slow, I think she chose the right shot. I think the draw was the way to do it. She just underhit it. Sorry for the earthquake there, guys. Somebody hit the camera. Are the banks open indeed?
Well, that's a good shot by Sarah. I believe Marion. Is that her name, Marion?
Yeah.
I believe she's on 2 fouls, too.
I didn't even notice that on that table. You are paying attention, sir.
Well, it's a hill. You know what I mean? When there's a hill game, it's probably the most exciting. Everyone pays attention. Grant, come on. You should know better.
Look at this. Look at that shot. It is Sunday, but the banks are open for Kaylin.
It's a good one.
So there is obviously something going on with Kaylin.
Yeah, I guess she's a little back trouble.
So I guess that would be the same thing. So why waste time? Don't even do that then. Just go ahead. I'm not sure. I'd have to remind myself of that. But there's a difference between 8-ball and 9-ball and 10-ball on that. But.
Okay, so there was the question. Kaylin asked if she could just forfeit the break.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So she's obviously something major going on with her back, but Chris was not
Sarah
quite
won.
sure. Sarah won. Very well done, Sarah.
We have a winner on 15, Sarah Rousey.
That was via the 3-foul rule that you mentioned.
Sunday, but probably not her last Sunday playing. Marion Poole, everybody.
So yeah, the question in Kaylin's match was, can she forfeit the break? And Chris wasn't sure, and they just said, look, just tap the ball.
So if she does tap the ball, is she forced to break behind the head string, or can she? Obviously, she can't go and just tick the one and play safe. You know what I mean?
That's a good question.
Right. So.
That's a very good question.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing. I think
Which would be a foul,
I think that's
right?
the thing. What we talked about before too is about how the rules and the structure of the game, where different promoters and different
right.
people play
That's right.
different type
That's
of
right.
rules, where it's
Yep.
not one straight
That's right.
strict rules, right?
Yep.
So, because I've seen this before, when people miscue on the break, then they can just go and just play safe, ticket, and put them behind the rack.
Yeah.
So,
And then your 3-foul rule comes into play
Yeah.
big time there.
yeah. So, you know what I mean? Just another gray line.
But it is due to injury. So obviously Eleanor just decided, okay, let's just break it. No sense making Kaylin bend down to even just tick the ball. Look at that 210. She doesn't go for it.
Yeah, she's just developing, and she doesn't want to take any risk of something funny happening. You know what I mean? She could have just shot that one and played safe, where I probably would have clipped it on the right side and put her down table, but she doesn't want to take any chances of something funny happening and leaving her an easy 210. Yeah, and the thing is, I think the game's going to change a little bit with this 10-ball, because this year in the World 10-ball Championships, they changed the rule where you need to pocket the 10 last. Now,
Oh, that's right. You can't combo in
so,
for the win.
so anytime you combo the 10 early in the game, it's not counted as a win.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they played this year in the men's World 10-ball Championships in Las Vegas.
Which I like.
I do too.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
Forces you to play the game.
Exactly. We'll
I love it.
shoot all the balls out,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean? It's, you know what I mean? You get that 110, 210 quick games. It's kind of like, I mean, I'm not saying it's better for the better player, but at the end of the day, it's kind of,
Yeah.
it gives them maybe a
I think it's
a
better
couple
for the
percent,
spectators.
yeah, like a fraction of advantage, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the spectators too, you know what I mean? See them all pocketing all the balls and stuff.
Mhm. So I'm not sure whether the two did get a rail or not.
I think she just pushed out. She just pushed out. Yeah, it was a push out, Grant.
Was it a push?
Yeah, it was a push out.
They should do that with 9-ball too. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that with
No,
9-ball.
there's been guys that gambled at that type of style I've seen, where you have to shoot the 9 last.
Yeah, which I like. It's one of my biggest dislikes of 9-ball is the fluke factor.
Right.
And you know, you gotta feel a little bit for Kaylin here. She's obviously suffering a little bit. But I love the fact that she's attempting to continue. Now, I will only recommend that up until the point where it becomes pretty serious. Right, at the end of the day, you still have your health to worry about, and this is only pool. But she's putting on a display of some heart. Like to see it.
Yeah, you've seen, obviously male and female players, especially in tennis, like conceding and forfeiting during matches. It just sometimes the pain's just too bad where you can't continue.
Yeah.
I
Well, and at some point you got to make that decision where, I applaud her for showing the heart for sure, but if it's going to increase
right
your discomfort
your
or
health,
chances
yeah.
of further injury, at some point you got to say, okay, I can't play anymore.
Yeah, I think we talked about this before, and you had the little problems too, and or the massages you get are just like strictly intense. Like just pushing is to the max. You know what I mean?
But that's the only way that I can function.
Right.
Right. And I'm acclimated to that.
Well, that's good. Like your body.
Yeah.
Like what you can tolerate.
Yeah. You'd go further and say all the flukes. I don't mind that. I don't mind taking out the fluke factor in 9-ball. Great shot.
Yeah, it was a good shot.
And she gets position. Does she have the angle on that 3-ball? Can't quite tell. I think she does. I think she's got the angle. She can forward off this bottom rail back up for the 4.
Well, if there is an advantage, like to being, if she is in like the pain that we see, is what I've noticed where she's staying down on the ball.
Yes, that is very true.
So if there's a positive factor,
yeah,
her last couple of strokes were really good, and she is staying down on the shot well. But yeah, she's forced here. That 8-ball looks tempting where you want to put a lot of bottom left on it and try to make that 8. But, I think she might just clip it to the right, maybe. Bring the cue ball down table, try to get her, hook her on the 9-10.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what she's doing. If she
might
went
try the bank here.
all out on the bank.
All out.
Good try,
Very,
though.
very good try.
Hit it pretty well, too.
She did. Yeah, there's an element of truth to that, too, that is the game of 9-ball. If you don't want the flukes, play 10-ball. There's an element of truth to that.
Yeah, and in New York on Tony Robles tour, the Predator, he plays a rule where it's call ball, call shot, meaning where it's you got to call one or the other. So if you do pocket or miss a ball and you do hook the guy has the option of putting you back in. It's not like 10-ball where you like here if she shot and got away with it. Yeah. Kaylin's forced to shoot where on his tour where if she did miss and hooked, you can put your opponent back in. Yeah. Which I'm a fan of.
Yeah, I like that. You can't fluke the safety.
Good shot.
Yeah, great shot.
Then I heard other people too. There's some people that don't really like it too. So.
Interesting choice.
What's she gonna do here? She's gonna play.
It looked like she was gonna play.
She'll play well to this inside. Yeah, she might load this up with inside.
Just overstroked the touch.
Yeah, I like being high on that ball, if anything. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Now your cue ball's floating away from you.
Yeah, if it's nerve damage, then yeah, there's really not a lot that can be done. You got to go through some physio and stuff like that. I've been through all of that myself with my back. Still suffer from back pain and so on and so forth. But this is why I say if she's going to try to play through it, I applaud that. But there comes a time when you got to say my future health is not worth me displaying my heart today.
Yeah, it's as much as we play and all us diehard fans, it's not life or death, the game. It's just a game.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. And I don't think anybody would begrudge her bowing out at this point and saying, look, I just can't play no more. I don't think anybody would begrudge her. Good stand-up. Wasn't feeling comfortable on that. Double check the angle, stand up, reset. Be sure about your shot.
Well done.
Very well done. Eleanor Collado comes out victorious. 7-4 over Kaylin. So we're going to do a quick shutdown restart here, guys. We'll get ready for the next match. I believe it is Taylor Hansen on the ace side. We will be right back. The good thing about being on YouTube, you don't have to go away. Just keep this screen live, and when we come back, it will come back with you. So we certainly appreciate it, and we'll be back real quick with the next set of matches. We'll see.